Hi there. Today we're going to go through some diaphragmatic breathing. Diaphragmatic breathing is a useful tool at helping massage the muscles around your rib cage, help the digestive system by moving the contents of the abdominal cavity around, and calming down the nervous system. Also, the goal of breath is to bring oxygen into the system and enrich the tissues, so that's going to be a benefit for that too. So with this, there's a couple of rules around diaphragmatic breathing, and is we're using our diaphragm muscle, and the diaphragm muscle is what just runs underneath or onto the rib cage here, and what we typically call this is belly breathing. So as long as you're breathing down into your belly and not up into your chest, you'll be using that diaphragm rather than these muscles up around the neck and into the chest muscle. That said, we want 2/3 of the movement here and 1/3 here. So as you're breathing in, you should find the first, it's like a wave, so the initial movement is down into the belly, and then the last bit is just up at the chest. Sometimes, especially if we're anxious or quite stressed, or if we're in a lot of pain, we tend to breathe up here, and this just tightens things up around the chest and into the neck. So as long as we're breathing down here, we'll be using our diaphragm. Sometimes there's a lot of timing issues or questions on whether you're breathing through your nose or your mouth. My preference is in and out through your nose, and that's just because I think that's what it's designed for. Your nose is for breathing, your mouth is for eating, but use what's comfortable for you. So if you find it's too uncomfortable just through your nose, breathe through your mouth. We want to get the diaphragm moving. And the second thing with that is timing wise. So if we want to calm the nervous system down, it's usually the exhale has to be longer than the inhale. So I would breathe in for 5 seconds and breathe out for 7 to 8 seconds with a 1 or 2 second hold in between those, and you'll find that's quite relaxing. But again, do what's comfortable for you. As long as we're breathing to the diaphragm, I'm happy. So let's get to it. So we just want to start with your lying on your back with your knees up, your feet flat, and the hands just onto the side of a rib cage. So we can either have it on the belly or onto the side of a rib cage. I'm going to place my hand on the side of the rib cage because I want to get these lower ribs moving. And to put pressure on the ribs, just a light pressure, is going to force the diaphragm and the rib cage to go into the hands, and you'll get that input that they're working properly. So I'm just going to go through 5 breath cycles here, just in normal timing rather than holding it for 7 seconds, just so we can see how it looks. Okay, so that's generally how we do the diaphragmatic breathing. If you do this for 10 times just before you go to bed or a couple of times throughout the day, you should find that you get to sleep a little bit quicker, a little bit easier, but also it will help manage any lower back spasms or any constipation or abdominal issues that you have there. So any questions what we've said today, or if you want to give it a go yourself and let me know how it goes, just send a message on to that. Okay, bye bye.